What's up, bunnies? I think it's really cool that you guys came to hang out with me today, and we do have quite a few things to discuss, so let's just get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Megan. Obviously you can tell by the name on my channel that is my name, and over here we do a little bit of everything. Sometimes I do makeup, sometimes I do hair, sometimes I vlog, sometimes I sing, so you never really know what you're gonna get with me. I try to be as consistent as I can, and today we're gonna discuss the reasons why my videos are gonna be a lot more consistent. So I made myself a list so I don't forget. So first things first, let's talk about my hair. A lot of people, when I go out in public, they ask me, what's in your head? Like, what is that? Essentially, I'm gonna give you the short version. This is yarn, okay? What I did was I took one strand of yarn and I did 2-strand twists. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get a close-up for you. So I took a strand of yarn, I did a 2-strand twist on my hair, and basically I'm letting that grow into micro locks. So basically, to put it simply, as my hair grows, I'm gonna retwist it, and I'm just gonna keep retwisting it as it continues to grow. One question that I get very often is it heavy? No, it's not. It's extremely light. You would be surprised. With the amount of braids that you see that I have, it's kind of hard to believe that it's really light, but my sister came down from Milwaukee and she asked me the same thing, like, isn't it heavy? And I said no, and I leaned over and allowed her to pick it all up with her hands, and she was like, wow, that's amazing. So it is incredibly light. For me, this was just the next step in my journey. I've been taking this spiritual journey. It's been amazing. And when I say that, I don't want people to think that I'm into voodoo, witchcraft, psychic type thing. That has nothing to do with it. What I do is I meditate, I pray, I focus inward. You know, the things that are coming to me in life, obviously I'm creating them because I am, you know, a being of energy. So my energy is going to attract everything that shows up in my life. So I've just been taking more control of my feelings and my energy so that I attract the right things into my life. Growing locks was just, to me, it felt like the next step in that journey. So right now I'm only about 2 months in, and I will show you a picture of my growth so far. So my hair has grown, I would say 2.5 inches in the last 2 months, which is amazing. All over, it's just really been impressing me. I love the style. It's very, very low maintenance, and I mean, I would recommend it to anybody who's looking for a very versatile style, who wants the locks but not those big bulky ones. Those are okay for some people, they weren't okay for me. I wanted something I would still be able to style and something that still looked a little bit natural. As these grow, I'm gonna cut off the bottom until I reach my hair. I think you can see my hair. It's those little red curly pieces that are sticking out. Once I reach that point, I'm just going to untwist the yarn and take it out. That way I'll still have my, you know, beautiful hair right at the ends, but by then it'll be grown out quite a bit. So that is what's going on with my hair. But if you have any more questions on my hair, you can feel free to ask me. I don't mind answering any questions at all. That's my hair. The second thing on the list is my camera. I did upgrade my camera. You might be able to notice, you may not be able to notice, because my cell phone, which is a Galaxy Note 5, can record in 4K. But the issue that I had with that was it would record in 4K and it was beautiful. I got gorgeous video, beautiful pictures, but it would only give me 5 minutes in video. And that, of course, is not enough for me. I talk way too much for that. Having to record in 5-minute increments and then stop and restart and try to pick up where I left off, it got very tedious very quickly. So I invested in a camera, and this camera is the Nikon D3400. Now, I did do a lot of research. I looked at the 3300, I looked at the 3200, I also looked at the 5500, I'm sorry, the 5300. And I compared it with some of the other popular brands like Canon and Sony and the, you know, the GX7 and the V100 or something or other that had the flip out screen, and a lot of them were very good, but when it came down to what I was looking for in a camera, this camera fit what I needed more. And I did forego the camera that would give me the external mic, only because I won't need it that much. This camera is mainly going to be used either for close-up vlogging of me and my surrounding environment, or pictures, because I really enjoy taking pictures, and I've really been getting deep into taking pictures and things like that. And I'll show you a couple of the pictures I've taken with this camera. And I also have a video of pictures where my sisters came down from Milwaukee to visit, and we had an amazing time, and I took tons and tons of pictures, and I made a video of it. So if you want, you can go ahead and check that out. I will link it in the description for you. So this camera overall fit what I needed as far as a camera is concerned for vlogging. It's lightweight, it's lighter than the 3300, and that was one of the biggest things for me. The second thing is that the mic that comes with it is fairly good. Like right now, I'm not echoing or anything like that. It's not really tough or difficult to hear me, so because I have a big voice, I project my voice when I speak, so I don't think I need the external mic. If I do decide to get one, it may have to be a Bluetooth one. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to end up doing that, but it does have Bluetooth capability. So if I do get a microphone, it would have to be Bluetooth, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I love the camera. I got this camera as an investment for these videos because I was tired of trying to prop this up some kind of way so that I can get some decent videos and pictures. So that's the second thing. I got a new camera. It came with the, let me make sure I get this right. It came with the 18 to 55 millimeter lens standard, and it came with an additional 70 to 300 millimeter lens, which is my favy. I'm not using it right now because that's for long range. Obviously, it's for longer range shots, and since this is close up, like, you know, there's only about a foot between myself and the actual camera, I had to use the shorter lens so that I could get all of my background in, which we will also talk about because none of that was there before. So we're gonna get to that in a second. But the second thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, or to, you know, let you know about, is my brand new camera. It is also on a tripod, and I do have a flash. I'm just not using it right now. I love this camera. I really enjoy it. There are some people who try to, you know, sway my opinion and don't you want to get something else? And no, this camera fits exactly what I need it for, so it's perfect. The next thing I want to talk about is my lighting. I didn't do anything spectacular with my lighting. I don't have any of those big umbrella lights or anything like that. I actually made my own ring light, and I did that watching YouTube videos, tutorial videos on how to create your own ring light. Now, don't laugh at me when I show you my ring light. It looks real hood, but it is getting the job done. As you can see, I have light pretty much from all angles, and there's kind of a mix of white light and yellow light for, you know, some brightness and some warmth at the same time. So I'm going to show you my lighting setup. Don't make fun of me. Don't laugh at me, because my lighting, I feel, is way much better than it was before when I would record videos. So I'm proud of myself, and you should be too. So check it out. All right, so that is the infamous ring light that I made. I just got a, I guess you would call them string lights. So I got those, and what I did was I wrapped them around what I did was I made a ring out of cardboard, and I wrapped the lights around the ring after I put foil on it, and the foil is going to help reflect the lights. Then I used some tape, which as you can see isn't really holding up, but I used some tape to tape them down as much as I possibly could, and that is how I ended up getting a ring light that's functional. You'll also see that orange light over there, or the warm light right there. That is what's giving me the warmth. It's actually being reflected out of my mirror. And I also have up there another set of string lights that are yellow. Over here to my right, I just have a standard white light chilling over here to my right side. So that is essentially what is giving me the light that you see right now. No, it's not professional. No, it's not perfect. But if you can't see it, you would never know. It works for me. And if you want to know how to make your own ring light, I will link the video that I watched down in the description for you. Okay, the next thing is my new tapestries. You will notice behind me there are two tapestries that were not there before. One you can't see very well. The other is pretty much the same all the way around. So I'm going to include some video right about here so that you can see what they look like. One is more purple, you know, burgundies, a little bit of, you know, turquoise it looks like in there. It's very, very pretty. I loved the design when I saw it. I had to have it. The second one you can't see that well, so I may actually end up inserting a picture and then a video, but it's essentially a dream catcher. Dream catchers are known for catching bad dreams. So what I did was I put that one above my bed for that reason. And when I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it. It's just gorgeous. And so I went ahead and I put those up. I had some lights from Christmas, and that is what you will see bordering one of the tapestries, and the other one is across my headboard. Now that headboard is also brand new. I got a bed frame for my bed. The one I had before was actually falling apart, so it was just terrible. So I ended up getting a new bed frame. It's super sturdy. I love it. My bed is a king. I don't know if you can tell that just by looking behind me. That lion blanket is not new. I've had that for a while. That's mine. You can't have it. I want to tell you guys where I got the tapestries from. Obviously, I got it from Amazon. Like, that's where most people get their things from these days. Nobody ever goes to the store. I'm an introvert. I prefer to stay in the house. If I can order something and have it delivered, I will. So that's what I did. Now, for the ones I got, I don't know the information off the top of my head, but I will link it in the description below in case you want to get one of your own. They're very, very affordable. I think I paid $14.99 for each of them, which is not bad at all. So, my tapestries are pretty. The next thing is why I have been MIA from YouTube for so long. There is something that I am doing that I'm not allowed to tell you about yet. And it's killing me. It really is. I really want to say something about it, but I can't. So I'm going to hint at it for you, and you can just take a guess what you think it is. So it's just something that I'm trying to do, and that's all I can say about that. So I hope you guys take care until the next video, and I will catch you on the flip side.